Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Oh, foggy morning that we had for this Monday. We had the fog, the humidity to wake up, and right now we're just dealing with some cloud cover. The fog, of course, it's long gone as these temperatures have warmed up nicely into the low to middle 80s. We are heading into what's going to be another warm afternoon of weather. Those winds into the southwest out ahead of a cold front that will be moving through as we head into later today. It's currently up to the north of us out near the Big Bend area in Tampa Bay. We're feeling that warm up out ahead of it. Fog ahead of a cold front is pretty typical as we also see that humidity back on the rise. So another toasty one for your Monday, but today is going to be our last day of these very warm conditions. I know we just had that this past weekend until we start to see what should be some relief. That first front moves through as we head into tonight. That's going to allow for a nice drop in humidity that we'll feel for tomorrow, where we will be a little bit cooler behind that first front as temperatures drop back towards normal. Second front is on the way. This one moves through for Wednesday, and this is the one that's going to be bringing us kind of this reinforcing shot of some cooler air, which will lead to some chillier mornings ahead, especially around midweek. You can see it has as all that colder air kind of stays to the north of us with this first front moving through, but notice by the second one that passes through on Wednesday that settles in across the entire Florida peninsula and should be bringing us a bigger drop in temperatures even compared to what we had, if you remember, back to last week, last Wednesday. It's looking like Thursday morning should be even a touch cooler than that, as we should be looking at lows back in the low 50s for some inland zones. We'll be looking at low 60s across the Keys and middle 50s across our coastal zones of both Miami-Dade and Broward County. If you like the cooler conditions, not going to last too long. Notice we see that drop, especially by Thursday. Should be the coldest morning out of the week, but then Friday into Saturday, we see those lows back on the rise, eventually back to average, and we'll be back in the upper 60s waking up for the start of the weekend as we could see the approach of yet another system for the weekend ahead. Right now, we're out to a nice dry start. We keep it pretty dry today. That front moving through really won't be packing much moisture with it, so we're going to stay mainly dry. Wouldn't quite rule out a stray shower as we head into this evening as that front begins to progress to the south of us, and perhaps a stray shower for tomorrow, but those rain chances limited really all week long. High temperatures climb to about 87 degrees for this afternoon. It is going to be a warm one where we'll get pretty close to records yet again. Tomorrow we drop to about average, so we're back to 82 degrees tomorrow, where we'll feel that drop in humidity. By Wednesday, look at that drop. We go from 82 to 74 degrees. Lows then fall into the 50s. Thursday morning is going to be a chilly one. You'll want to pull out that jacket, but with a little bit of a warm up as we get towards your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be feeling a little bit more festive, at least as we into the next few days. So hey, what better time to put up some of those decorations? And of course, we would love to see them on CBS Miami Community Lights. Make sure to send in your photos and videos of your holiday decorations.